It's your boy Pint. Only the strong survive. Show some love to the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Right now we're gonna be reacting to On the Lockout. My boy Warpath. He hooked up my boys' PCs. All three of them. He's a cool guy. He did a little interview for me. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what I'm talking about. And see if y'all like it.
So today we got my guy, the Dominican, Jose, talking about his first time on Rikers Island and everything he went through when he first got to.
Yeah, Rikers was crazy. Don't let nobody tell you any different. Shit is wild.
The Rock, La Roca, Rikers Island, and how it was for him, his first time there. He was there for, I think, about a year.
Yeah, I did a little bullet.
For the Dominicanos,
Little
you heard?
bullet.
So let's get to it. Let's see his story. Don't matter how much time you did in jail, prison, or anywhere. Time out your life, it's time out your life.
He not lying about that. Time out your life is time out your life.
That you'll never get back. Stay out of prison, stay out of jail. It's for no one, but it accepts everyone. Let's get to it. Rikers Island, Dominican style. Ha ha. Pop, yo, what's up, my guy?
Yo, what up, what up?
Yo, first though, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my camera. That shit was fucked up. That shit was looking like foggy as hell. I don't know. Must have had mad fingerprints on my fucking phone or something. Let's go.
What's poppin', bro?
What's good? What's good, baby?
Awesome to have you, bro. So how you?
Thanks for having me.
That's what's up, bro. Yo, tell the people what part of New York City you from.
Yeah, I'm in the Bronx. I'm originally from Harlem, though, like Spanish Harlem. But right now I'm in the Bronx. I did like half years in Harlem.
Could you speak up? No disrespect.
Yeah, what I meant to say there is half my years in Harlem. I moved out of Harlem when I was 16 and moved to the Bronx. And then I was in the Bronx. When I went back to Harlem, back to the Bronx.
Yeah, I did half my years in Harlem.
Yeah.
Spanish Harlem. And then half my years in the Bronx. So now I'm in the Bronx and shit.
All right, so you're in the Bronx right now. So when you first went to Rikers Island, how old were you?
Watch this
Why
ad
am
for
I a
my
verbal
boy real
host?
quick.
I love helping bring people together, especially people who haven't seen each other in a while. It's a great business to be in.
Yeah, man, but Rikers was not a place to be. It's not a place to be. Trust me.
I was 20. I was 20, yep, 20 years old. In 07, too. It was 2007.
Oh, that wasn't too long ago. 07, it wasn't like the 90s and all that.
Yeah,
That's
07.
what's up. I was there in the 2000s recently. It was still the same popping. It'd be the
Shit
same.
definitely was crazy.
Yeah, I just heard the 90s was like gladiator school. But
Oh, yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy, but I'm pretty sure, the vibe is the same, the things is the same, the people are different, you heard? But yo, check this out. So how was it for you going in there being Dominican and you was neutral, right?
Yeah, I was neutral, yep, neutral. It was like first when I got caught and stuff or whatever, they took me instead of going straight to the
That shit was scary as fuck. I remember going to court, the judge saying $10,000 bail, I think. And fucking, I was sick because I know I didn't have this shit. And I know my family didn't have that shit. So I was sick. I know I was going to the island somewhere. I know I wasn't going home, though, I'll tell you that much.
To the Rock. I went to the boat, you heard?
Oh,
when I went
I was on the boat.
Yeah.
MTF3 it was called when I was there.
I was in a boat.
The freezing boat.
And it was the crazy part was like 2 weeks before I got locked up, I went to visit my mans. This is the first time I ever visited anybody, you heard?
That shit was crazy.
Ever. I said it like my mom.
Visit my boy. Next
stuff.
week, I'm on the fucking boat.
When I went to visit my man,
Right where he's at.
I'm literally
With they
on
fucking
the bus
transfer him out.
inside there. Not as a visitor, as an inmate. And that was a little crazy.
That's why some people don't visit, because they feel like it's bad luck.
That's how I felt at the time, but I got locked up for my own reasons. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing that had to do with that. So it was just a coincidence.
Yeah. So let me ask you something. So you get in there your first time, you shook?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't like scared. Like, oh my god, I can't.
I definitely was shook. I didn't know what to expect, and the stories I heard, I thought I was gonna have to become Spartacus, and nigga.
But I was like, I didn't know what to expect. I was talking like I hang out with a lot of older people, so or the older people telling me, yo, this is like they telling me before I even get locked up. I even not even thinking about getting locked up. They telling me like, yo, when you get in there, you see the strongest guy, pop on him, knock him out, you're gonna get wrecked. Yo,
Can't
if you
believe they
see
was telling
too
me
many
that
niggas
shit.
looking at you, they ask you a certain question, pop first.
So none of that is good, and it's not true.
It's not. It's not. It depends on the way you go. Like the adolescents,
pop first. You
the
popping like a
adolescents,
crazy.
they just want you to pop. If I would have took the advice, I probably would never came out.
They're trying to get you killed.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Long story short, I was a little.
I remember I was watching. I can't remember the person's name. He's talking about Rikers Island. Nigga said he had a 3 to 5 and ended up doing 20 years. Shit is crazy.
Yeah,
Gang
it
life.
was like 3 in the morning. When I got
that's
there,
the
like,
worst
to the house.
time. Everybody's sleeping. They like
everybody's sleeping. You heard? When I wake up, I look around and I'm like, where the fuck am I, B?
Yeah.
I remember
see like the little gang stuff activity going on.
That day was crazy. Waking up and seeing all these fucking savages around me. Nigga sneak thieving. It was crazy, man. Ain't the place for nobody. You in the streets, get the fuck out.
Over here. One thing about me, I stay quiet for a little bit of days. I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out first. I see a little bloods over there.
I definitely observe shit.
These niggas over there robbing niggas.
Days.
And I'm like, damn, I can't live here. This is gonna be bad. In my head, I say, yo, a couple days of this, I know somebody's gonna test me. It's gonna be, I can't. It's gonna be bad in this house. Long story short, I got lucky. They moved me the next day. They moved me right to another house. I can't even remember the houses in the boat because it was like they're like 2 months there, so I can't really remember that.
It's crazy. A quick story. When I went to the next house, it was a dude from when I was in Spanish Harlem. A dude I met in jail. I didn't even know he was from my block. So when we first met, he like, where you from? I said, I'm from Wash. Next thing you know, he like, I'm from Wash. I'm like, I never seen you. He like, yo, I never seen you. Long story short, we was both from the same fucking block.
The houses, they sent me to my next house, like the next day.
And we've been cool ever since.
Because up there, I see there wasn't a lot of.
He knew all my niggas.
Or like niggas going in there, sneak robbing people in their fucking
sneak thieving.
Yeah, I hate that shot. When I first woke up and I seen that shot, I said, damn, this is not a place for me, B. I don't like this shit right now. I'd rather nigga just.
Who was doing
that?
I
don't like that sneak thieving shit.
Yeah, respectfully, I see it was the Bloods. Respectfully, yeah.
Oh,
that sneak thieving shit is trash.
That's who I seen.
At least you keep it real. Respectfully,
that's who I seen.
Was the Bloods.
That's who I seen, yeah.
Respectfully,
they was putting pressure.
That's what I've been.
They was putting pressure on people. It was the same. You already know how the jail shit is. Whoever's the stronger people in that house is gonna be holding it down the most.
It's gonna be the oppressor. Like when the Kings was the deepest, you know, we oppress people.
Well, got the most people.
Even it happens
be holding the house
with respect to everybody. You may not notice the pressure and the oppression you putting on your own people. Because it's all fun and games to somebody.
This nigga be speaking straight
really
facts.
Get hurt. You get it? But with that being said, when you was there was still like Patrias, Kings, Bloods. Like which one of the gangs that was there?
Well, the first house it was like both
gangs everywhere.
Bloods. I ain't gonna lie. The second house I went to, I met like a Land King dude that was cool. Me and him got cool, and I met like
I wish I remember some of these people's fucking names. They're fucking cool as hell, but you already know how that goes.
It was like some MX-13 guys there. I never really seen that, but it was like 2 or 3 Mexicans with all them tattoos and shit in there. And then
MX-13
that house, the second house, it was mostly like blacks and Spanish, but it wasn't really no gang shit. But at one point, it got to like, I don't know if you remember, we was talking the other day, and I told you about the Spanish Nieta dude, the older dude that came in.
Oh, the Nieta gangster dude.
The old Poppy.
Yeah, we was like running the phones. I don't know if you want to call it running the phones. It was And the boat was
Poppy
bullshit.
came in
All we was
there.
doing was making people put their IDs, and we was calling their names when it was. And you know, if you're special, you skip the line.
Definitely was holding
like
it down.
But you still could put a little press and skip the line. The boat,
I guess so. Yeah,
the boat still get it popping. People get it confused.
No, I get it pop. I seen crazy shit in the boat.
72-year-old dude.
Way the Rikers Island was way crazy.
Oh yeah, Rikers Island is a different ball game. It's over.
But going back to the Spanish Poppy,
Rikers
just doing that like running the phone shit. And he came and D-blocked one of my mans that I was doing. I'm playing spades. I see him D-block my mans. And my man's like, yo, this nigga just D-blocked the phone. So I said, yo, Poppy, you can't do that. Long story short, I ain't gonna lie, Poppy pulled out the knife on me. Yo, Pat, yeah. He like, yo, no, I don't even want to, he tell me straight up, yo, I don't want no problems. I had to get on the phone. I just got locked up. Yo, Pop, I got you. Long story short, Poppy came on our team and was holding it down for us and shit, because he had the banger and shit.
Hell yeah, when Poppy came on the team, yo, that nigga was telling us, yo, whoever needed, let me know. I let y'all hold him. Thank God I wasn't vicious, because shit was going down in the house.
He was like an old, his name, he must have been doing time forever, because every CO knew his name. By first name, not last name, first name. So it was like crazy.
Literally.
Oh, but he pulled out like, yo, I need to touch that jack.
No, he said, yo, I don't, he already made the call. By the time I got there, he said, yo, he pulled it out and said, yo, I don't want no problems. I'm not here to disrespect that. I just had to make that call. I just got locked up. You know how some people get locked up and they have to make that call to home.
Like,
yo, I'm here,
like he making a call to produce or do something. He's not just.
Yeah. He was probably trying to make that call to let family know, yo, I'm back in here. Just to let y'all know.
Jerking wreck because he's got phone Jones and thinks his girl is with Jody.
Yep.
So check this out though. So he pulled out and it's like, yo, listen, man. I don't want to violate nobody, but if I got to, I'm going to stick one of y'all dudes, B. I need to touch that when I need to touch that, right?
If shit would have got violent,
and then we put Poppy on.
Then y'all like, yo, ride with us, B.
Yeah, you got it, Pop.
Yeah.
Nigga just came.
Like, yo, you got it.
I said, Pop, you got the stick. Come with us, Pop. Nigga just rolled us.
Cool,
like 60.
Poppy was cool, though.
570, no, nah.
I wish I could remember Poppy.
It'd be the older dudes. A lot of people get things confused. That's why I be telling these people on the internet, stop lying to these dudes. Like, and respects to all my youngins, but stop lying to these dudes like youngins or the adolescents, homie. When you get to that adult spot, it's gonna be an 80-year-old nigga telling you, "What up? You bugging?" and looking like he's 30.
And the young niggas gonna ride for him, though.
They're gonna ride because they're gonna be like, "That's the OG.
Definitely gonna ride for
bugging."
Yep.
They look at him like a father figure.
Yep.
They gonna ride for him.
Definitely learn about that. That's no lie. That's almost like with a Turk, like.
Yeah.
We put him under the wing. He was, nigga, we got it now. We got the thing if anybody needs it. And it's like, nigga, he's showing us the way type shit. Like you said, like a father figure.
He's definitely showing us how to be.
The thing is, he's the sick one, but they the funniest dudes. Older
No, he was a
funny
ass dude. Funny ass dude, I'm gonna tell you another quick story.
Yeah,
this
do
is
that.
like, look, the same Poppy, a little Mexican dude came in, I ain't gonna lie, D-blocked the phone too. Poppy went and pressed him. The Mexican nigga was like playing him, so I like stepped up.
That shit was a crazy day too. That was a crazy day. Poppy was ready to poke this nigga.
Poppy like push him, like, I'm good.
That shit was crazy.
Back, got the thing again.
Almost started a war.
Did out on Pop, on a nigga. Once he goes like this, the dude's like, yo, chill. Poppy see he was scared. He put it away and snuffed him. Oh, that's Poppy. I ain't even gonna lie, yo. Poppy snuffed him.
What is Optimum's greatest offer of all time? Introducing
Optimum
Complete.
Warpath.
Combine fast fiber internet and 5G mobile for as low as $45 a month. Call, click, or visit a store today.
Get
closer, go farther with Optimum.
Once he snuffed him, I'm like, oh, shot, jumped up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, that's Poppy's old. Him and the dude is like tussling, like boo. Next thing you know, I grab the Mexican dude, I push him on Poppy, right? And we by the bubble now. You know how, I don't know, you've been to the boat. So the boat is like, the phone's right here. The bubble's literally right here.
Right there.
Literally right here.
Facts.
So now.
Quick story too. Have you ever been to the boat? There's like the bubble could see the phones, the day room, and the showers, right? I was smoking one time, but we put the hot water on so they couldn't see. The CO came in, we were smoking bud. I got nervous, I jumped in the shower, wet the whole air, but the nigga didn't even smell the shit. Or if he did smell it, he didn't give a fuck. We didn't get caught though.
Now when he goes like this, he's tussling with Poppy. I push him off. What the fuck off Poppy? Now he's
quick
like
story.
charging up. Like, I'm like, nigga, go ahead, punch me. They looking at you right now. As soon as you swing, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Go ahead, do your thing. He's just looking, right? And then the turtles came, boom, stop, everybody stop. And stopped everything. Yo, the next day, it was the craziest shit I ever seen. It was like it was about to be a race war on that shit.
Shit wasn't the craziest shit, but the shit got crazy. The tension was up. It was like some fucking one team on one side and another team on another side. Have you ever seen like Gangs in New York? That shit was looking like that.
All the Spanish, I feel bad though, because look, listen, I love my Spanish people. I ain't gonna lie. But vicious. At that time, I was already beefing with them, you heard? It was like Poppy and me went with all the black niggas and the Spanish niggas, the MS-13 niggas, the shit was like split.
And go to talk about this right here. I seen a dumbass nigga comment talking about, oh, you need the blacks to help you. It wasn't even about that. There was more Spanish people. I just didn't mention everything. I didn't go into detail. I didn't have to. But long story short, it was just us against them. And the best way I could explain it was the way I explained it.
I said, yo, hating this shit about war. You felt the tension in the building, you heard?
There's always a fucking hate everywhere.
You and Poppy are with the blacks.
Yeah, with the black.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We was right. Whatever's right is what we with.
Yeah, it wasn't no racist shit. Cause like I love my Spanish niggas. I love my Spanish people. You heard? But at that moment, the problem was with them. So you already know they're not gonna accept me. Like, oh, come over here. You're right.
Some comments is dumb as fuck.
So I'm going with who's gonna hold me there. And Poppy was rocking with us, so it was like he's coming with us too.
The nieta.
It was crazy.
After niggas seen that comment, they was calling me. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, yo, don't even listen to that dumbass.
Some official nietas. Shout out to all my real right nietas, man. They did some thorough nietas, B. A lot of nietas
some real ones.
King or blood too, vice versa. But check this out.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, but you know, once we get locked up, being our complexion and all that, immediately some Latinos and the way we roll the New York Rican style, they label us black from the gate anyway.
Yeah.
Like he's Latino, but he be with them people. You heard?
When I had my fro and a little beard out, niggas thought I was black. I ain't gonna lie. They kept asking me in the island and in the boat, like, are you black or you Puerto Rican? Nah, I'm Dominican, Pop.
Hell yeah.
It don't matter. I was king the whole time, and niggas looked at me like I was blood. Bloods looked at me like I was blood. I'm like, nah, nigga. I was
king, cool. All type of gangs, races, all that shit. I don't discriminate. Just wasn't banking, that's all.
Crazy, I be watching your videos and shit, and you be saying, like, the niggas that be neutral only get boxes with who they chill with. You're not lying about that, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I was pussy,
but
whoever you cool with, sometimes, like, let's say I was cool with that Land King from the boat when we came to the Beacon. That's another story. That was just scared. That's when I got like shook. I ain't gonna lie. When I got to the Beacon,
shit was
walking through them first. I'm gonna go into that story later though.
But
shit got real.
When you get to the Beacon, real brief. That's when you know, like, and you look up and it's double tier. I'm in jail.
That was crazy.
I thought I was in the wire though. I said, this is it.
Yo, I fucked up right there. I didn't mean the wire. I meant Oz. If you ever see the show Oz, it's just double tier. That's what I felt like when I got there. I said, fuck.
I said, this is it. I said, it's over.
I fucking made it.
I made it here. It's over. Here's where I didn't want to be, but it was a crazy story. Anyway, like I said, the last team I was cool in the boat. We came through the Beacon together. So when when you walk in the crib, he goes, you already know they're throwing it up. His man's already putting him on. All the Land King niggas coming in. Yo, this
that was a crazy day too.
Phone. So he's putting me on. But
that's what I see.
Person I am, I'm gonna chill with you, but I'm not gonna be like
niggas hanging off the fucking.
So I went upstairs.
When I went upstairs, and all that shit.
Some blood niggas
swinging all that.
Yo,
that shit
was
crazy.
Like he said something in that fashion.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm not a gang member.
I remember that day too. Nigga was asking me if I was banking. Dumbass, man. That shit was crazy.
So I didn't really know what he was saying. So I fronted a little bit. I said, I'll be right there, you heard? And I went in my cell. But I took like 2 minutes acting like I was getting something. I didn't have nothing on me, man. So when I went there,
I didn't have shit.
You banging
I wasn't even bitter like that. I was trying to go home.
You blood, Crip, man, King? Like, nah, I'm not. I'm neutral. So he was telling me how the phone's running, right? So I get in the neutral line. It's like 7 people. I'm trying to make a phone call because I was supposed to get a visit. You feel me?
Right.
When I get that There's 7 people, neutral people. Nobody on the Lane King phone. Nobody on the Blood phone. The nigga goes like this, like throws the alley-oop. Like, yo, go on my phone, you heard?
Nigga
I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, go ahead. Trust me, you good, fam. So me being thirsty is the dumbest shit I did.
I did some dumb shit. Beast didn't make a phone call. Wait on that other line, guys. You neutral, wait on that neutral line. Or she gonna become blood soon.
Thirsty.
Alley-oop.
Like, you sure, fam? Yeah. Nigga, I go to the phone. Nigga, once I start typing in my shit, I look back, I just see 2 big black dudes get up like this. I said, oh, man. What am I doing, my nigga? So I ain't even gonna lie, I took the phone off the hook because I said, yo, they're about to pee. I already knew. I'm about to get up out of here. I said, yo, let me take this shit off the phone.
Fuck me up.
But when they got to like the dude that told me, like, yo, use the phone, he stopped them and said something to them. Yo, they walked back. Like, I put that shit, hung that shit up and went back on the neutral line. Hey, yo, fam, you good, you heard? Like, nah, don't disrespect, fam. I don't want no problems, you heard? I'm gonna wait right here.
Right to my shit.
After that, nothing happened. I thought I was gonna have to get it in though.
Fuck that, went right back to the neutral line.
That, cause I would have not put it down, but I'm not trying to stun or nothing. But you feel me? First of all, I didn't understand because you're neutral and you wasn't in the jail shit like that. Like that was your first time.
This is my first bid.
Yeah, I never, dude ain't gonna be putting me on no jack. You get it? But respectfully, I get it. It was your first time.
It's like a
war. But you're right. When you go to a jail, that's what I always say. If you're neutral, dudes categorize you with whoever you with anyway.
You're not lying about that.
You could say you neutral every time they ask you, and the niggas, when the other gang turn around, they be like, "No, he not. Son is king, yo. He's stunting." That's one of the ones they got on the low. Yeah. Because respectfully to all the peoples, you could Google this.
He's not lying about that.
We got this thing that we call like a black rose. Like, yo, keep it on the low. Nobody even know he king, but he in the jail. You get it?
I didn't even know about that. That right there. He spit some shit right there.
So, my guy, he's freezing
my connection been fucking up.
Connection over there.
That connection was ass. Try to take it off the Wi-Fi too. It got even worse.
Sure, but he coming back. Pop. Hopefully he'll pop back out. If he don't, there you go.
Yep. I don't know what happened right there. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take off this Wi-Fi. That's probably what it is.
He probably really messed it up now, bro, but we're gonna get into it. Oh my God, this is his first time ever doing this, and he's not getting it. These old guys
with
new technology.
I'm back.
There we go, yeah.
Hopefully I
ain't going nowhere. You heard? So, yo, check this out. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So it was like an experience for you, bro. Let me ask you something.
It was crazy.
Would you the type of guy that learned from that experience? Like, you don't see yourself going back to write this?
Nah, one thing I told myself after this, I'm never coming back.
I definitely learned. I'm not going back.
Never. You know why? Because I missed. This would really hurt me. Hurt my heart. I got smelled like my 21st birthday. I was sick. You heard? Imagine. You could imagine.
That shit probably sounds selfish. Cause I fucking only did a year, but that shit hurt me. I can imagine niggas doing 25 to life. That shit hurt me for 1 year.
Because you did mad time, so. But imagine when I call home and everybody happy birthday, that tear came there. I said like this, yo, I gotta hang. I love you. I talk to y'all later. Before I start really coming down, crying. Yeah. You know, I just say, yo, I talk to y'all, but that shit hurt. So I say, yo, I never want to come back to this shit. Yeah. That's one thing I always told myself.
I spent a lot of birthdays in there, but my thing was like, those tears, like everybody's cry is different.
Yeah.
You could have started tearing. I'm the type of dude. I cried when people say don't cry in front of prisoners or in jail. I said, like, I cry in front of everybody. Ask dudes that was locked up. I'll be crying, talking to my son. When I hang up and dudes is looking, I'm like, what up, bro? What you looking at, son? Like, you bugging? Like, so it's it depends who's doing it, baby. But I cry in front of anybody, and that shit don't make you no sucker or nothing. Right in the jail, up north, everywhere, like tearing. Like, yo, Ward, you good? Dudes knew better, respectfully. Dudes would just be like, yo, Ward, you know me now from the street, right? I'm a sucker, right?
I'm a sucker. Nah, you ain't no sucker. You ain't no sucker, bro.
Nigga wore cool dude.
You ain't no sucker.
I fuck with him.
Yo, so that's crazy. We're gonna get into that story too, cause yo, that
But
was.
I gotta tell you, the
riding
first
through
time,
the burrows.
I went too fast a little bit. I
was
was
getting a
gonna
lot
tell
of
you the
love.
first time
Yeah,
when
tell
I
us.
got to the all right. So
This father.
Yo, that's the end of the video right there. It's gonna be part 2 tomorrow, son. Damn. That was a good video right there. Show some love to the channel and shit. Like, comment, subscribe.